Welcome everybody to the roundup for April 6, 2023. I am your boy RetroYuuki. Today we will be talking about the RetroYuuki channel being split up into two channels, one for Super Mario World and one for Super Mario 64. I'll talk about that in a moment. We'll always be talking about the Anime Yuki channel starting as soon as next week, but a preview this weekend. We'll also be talking about the Mario crossover month and the return to Game and Music Possible. We'll always be talking about the Mario Gamecast, something new for you guys to consider on RetroYuuki channel. And then we'll be talking about potentially doing a live edition of this particular podcast, the Yuuki Roundup show. I'll talk about the logistics of that in a moment. First, let's talk about RetroYuuki and the split. I told you guys that I mentioned in a community post or a poll that you guys can now vote on, by the way. Should I do a split of the channel, meaning one for this and one for that? And I'll explain why in a moment, why I decided that. So what is the split? So, a channel for Super Mario 64 ROM hacks and ROM mods, and a channel for Super Mario World hacks as well. Now, mods, there are a few mods for Super Mario World, but there are more ROM hacks. I will tell you, there's actually way more ROM hacks for Super Mario World over Super Mario 64 because it's harder to make one for Super Mario 64. I'll actually be doing ROM hack tutorials for Super Mario World on that Super Mario Mario Yuki World is what I called it. So why am I doing this split and why is this a good idea? First, you have to understand the logistics. Both of them are Mario games. Obviously, the word Mario is in the title. That's obvious. However, YouTube considers two games different. There are two different games. Mario World is one game. Mario 64 is one game. How does this affect YouTube? Well, if you have to understand YouTube AI, and you have to understand a machine learning, and you have to understand algorithm. So, if your YouTube channel is specifically for Super Mario World, you better keep it Super Mario World. Either music, gameplay, whatever. Speedruns, fine. ROM hacks, go for it. You better keep it Super Mario World though, otherwise YouTube is gonna be like, what channel is this? Even after you upload a different video. What channel is this? Oh, it is a Super Mario World video, right? Channel, right? Yeah. But wait, why did you upload Super Mario 64? So YouTube is gonna be like, uh-oh, now what? The algorithm is going to break for that channel because you uploaded a Super Mario 64 ROM hack. Now, it's different if you make it a Mario channel specifically for every type of Mario game. But the way YouTube works, it's not like that. You have to be very careful with the game that you play. So that's why we're splitting two channels instead of one. Okay? So you have to understand that. And it makes sense because so far on RetroYuuki we have been talking about Super Mario 64. On RetroYuuki World, we're going to be talking about Super Mario World. Now, the only reason why I'm going to put tutorials on Super RetroYuuki World is because I'm going to teach you guys how to do ROM hacks, make ROM hacks for Super Mario World. That's the only reason why. And because Super Mario World is implemented in Lunar Magic, then then it counts. But if I actually upload a video of Super Mario 64, it's gonna break the algorithm. Okay, that's one project going on. That's just one project. Here's the second one that you guys have been talking about, I've been mentioning, and that is Anime Yuki, and it's coming soon. Potentially preview this weekend. So what is the Anime Yuki channel going to be about? Well, obviously the name, anime games. So what types of games are we talking about here, y'all? We're talking about anime-styled games, including Sword Art Online, which I do have, the Tales of series, which I do have, and indie anime-styled games. We're talking about RPG Maker games. We're talking about Corpse Party. We're talking about other games in the anime verse. Okay? Live streams and uploads are possible of anime gaming. I do want to warn you, however, there are some exceptions to said channel. First exception is the obvious one. No Hatsune Miku. Yes, she is an anime character. Yes, she looks like anime because she's cute. However, the Hatsune Miku series is not an anime game style. It is a music genre game. And because of music rules, and you know how, and you know Mr. Copyright is going to be knocking on the door, and he's not going to be very happy. Therefore, no Hatsune Miku, because of the music portion of the game, which is basically everything. If you guys remember, I did Hatsune Miku gameplay for you guys on the main channel as part of an experiment. I will tell you 4 of those videos were I didn't get a copyright strike, I got a copyright claim on 4 of them. Therefore, I stopped the project. I stopped the experiment of Hatsune Miku. I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned for that. So that's why no more Miku. But don't worry, I still love Miku. I just cannot show her as part of the content. Second thing that's going to be off the board is Maple Story or any MMORPG. And the reason for that is unless you know how to play Maple Story or you know how you know about MMORPGs, and unless I can get a group together, it's gonna be very hard because I don't have many people who play Maple Story on my circle. Very few actually. So for that particular reason, no MMORPG, no Maple Story. But that does not mean I cannot play Maple Story. It's just I can't do it live for you guys. The third thing that is going to be off the board, unfortunately, as much as it's an anime related thing, visual novels, no VMs. The thing with visual novel, it's basically a storybook. It's not a game. In my opinion, it's not a game. I know I know there's a certain game that came out yesterday, a few days ago. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's a visual novel, in my opinion. I would love to play it off camera. Off camera because I don't want to break my algorithm. It looks like a good game. Don't get me wrong. But I want you guys to be into it. Okay? And basically no VMs, no visual novels for now. If I decide to change my mind later, then I'll do it. But but it has to be an anime visual novel. No Sonic the Hedgehog here, unfortunately. If you want me to do Sonic the Hedgehog murder thingy, tell me on my main channel, please. Don't it's not gonna be on the Anime Yuki. Okay, when can you get your anime on? The preview date is gonna be Saturday night at 8:45. We're gonna go live with Curse Mansion. Launch day is Sunday at 5:30. Unless otherwise stated, we're gonna be playing the Curse Mansion. The first long game, which will start next week on Tuesday and Thursday, will be our Tales of Vesperia. And this is a reason why to tune in tonight for VR chat. I am revealing the model that will be used for Anime Yuki at some time between the stream of 5:30 and 7:40 and 7 o'clock. Just because I say we're going to I will tell you guys when I'm going to reveal the model for Anime Yuki. Now, she might be part of our VR chat live streams, but I'm going to wait on that until I make her quest compatible. So tune in tonight during VR chat. I'm going to reveal the model you're going to see on the bottom right corner of your screen during Anime Yuki. Next, let's talk about Mario crossover month. So what to look forward to? This is Mario crossover month. It is April. So what can you look forward to in this case? Super Mario 64 ROM hacks that will be uploaded this month will be focused on crossovers. For example, Super Mario 64 and Stardew Valley. There is a ROM hack for that. Super Mario 64 crossed over with Legend of Zelda. I will tell you if there is a crossover for that, and I already recorded the footage. I just have to upload the thingy. Another example, Pac Mario. Does anybody remember the original Pac-Man? Like from the PS1? Guess what? Crossover that with Mario 64. It looks pretty neat. I'm going to play that. I'm going to upload the footage when it's ready. Now, the reason why I'm not going to live stream those is because those are small. Mini. Small boys. Unfortunately. And I'm not just going to stream a 1-star hack just because. That's not how this works. But I will tell you we are going to live stream a big boy hack soon again. It's not going to be from Case though. We're going to take a break from Case and Manuar after Star Road. Okay? We need to take a break from Case for a bit here. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that we need a break from Case at this point. Okay? I love his hacks. Don't get me wrong. Just we need to take a break from Case. Okay? Now I want to talk about another project that was technically started but was stopped midway. And that is called Game and Music. So what is Game and Music in a way? Game and Music refers to, it's like a music video, but it works differently. Game and Music refers to a project I attempted back a few years ago, where I take gameplay of a game like Mario 64, but replace the background noise with the audio of that stage like Bomb on Battlefield. Okay? No commentary will be heard from myself, just the music and the stage for that game. So no model will be on the screen, no thing will be on the screen. It's just like me recording the gameplay, but instead of playing the full game, I'm only recording that stage. Then the background will be that stage audio. That stage's audio. So what happened to this project? Well, we have to go back a little bit. Because back when I started YouTube for real, before all the VR chat stuff, the channel started growing with the tutorials. And I had to take time off from this project, the game and music, because I wanted to focus on tutorials. Then VR chat came in and grew the channel. So I had to focus on VR chat. So I had to schedule a lot of things, and that was when I started YouTube. Now that I got used to scheduling things, we can go back to this. So I decided to, you know what? It's time to bring back something from the something from the something from the past. So I decided let's bring back game and music. It's gonna help the off stream content. So let's say you want to listen to Mario music, you can do so on this channel. But it's gonna be its own channel though. I'm gonna be renaming that later. Okay? So if you guys want an example, don't go to the description. I'm gonna give you an example right now in this roundup. So let me go ahead and turn this on. So this is game and music, the first 4. Ignore this. This is a count. The first 4 is the first 3 The first two actually is game and music, including this one right here. Ignore this one from game music battle. It doesn't count. Okay, so to give you an example, let me play the athletic team from Yoshi's Island. By the way, RetroYuuki 2 is now the RetroYuuki World channel. I changed it just a few minutes ago, as of the recording of this video. So ignore this ad. As you can hear, as you can listen to that, that is game and music. That's the athletic team of Yoshi's Island. And you know what's the best part? You do not need to hear Baby Mario cry at all. Why? Because you don't need to. And just listen to the music and appreciate the glory of music. Oh yeah, that nostalgia. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna customize something here. I customized the right side, but it's boring. Okay, it's a boring customization, unfortunately. I just put this together like as a part of the experiment. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna customize like a box, so a box. So let's go to this. So if I go back to my file in Canva, create new design, we can do like MP3. Let's see, like music. So like a CD cover. We can customize this to put the background of Yoshi's Island and put like a thing. Like I have the logo. This one, Yoshi's Island. We can put in this as a background. If this was the castle, this is the castle theme, for example, and then we can put the name of the thing or something. We'll see of how I want to do this, but this is just a little tidbit, a little behind the scenes of what I do besides gaming, besides YouTube. I do this stuff for you guys. A little tidbit of that for you guys for today. Okay. Now, let's get back into the roundup section. So, the comeback. So, I decided to do it with Mario games. So if you like Mario Party, if you like Mario Kart, those kind of games, that's what I'm going to do it for. Just keep in mind that I'm going to try out something. Here's another cool part that I'm going to try. So let's go back to the thing here. What I'm thinking of doing is like a long video, game and music for example, Mario Party. So all the Mario Party 3, for example, music is going to be there, but in the style of game and music. So here you have the gameplay and the song. Okay? Same thing on the long video. The long videos though are going to be all the music of that thing, of that game. I could do this also for ROM hack. Although ROM hacks are going to be a little bit tricky because that is more of ROM hack music is very tricky because some of the songs are actually originals, and based on that, you don't want to steal originals. So for the most part, we're gonna be focusing on the regular Mario game, and there's plenty. So don't worry, we're gonna have some fun with that. Okay. That's what's gonna happen there. Okay. Now let's get back to the roundup because there's a little bit more to cover, including the Mario Cat Gamecast. This is a brand new trial run. So what is this, you ask? So, if you know about Tim the Tatman, you probably know about this idea. Is he just doesn't call it the Mario Cast or the Tim Cast or the Tat Cast or whatever, what have you. He does it in a way that makes it interesting. So I'm gonna give you an example of Mr. Tim the Tatman in a live stream. Apparently, it was his birthday yesterday. And I didn't even know about this until I saw the thumbnail. He's 50 years old, apparently. And he plays with Nick Merckx as well as he plays with Nick Merckx. He plays with Ninja sometimes. He also plays with I believe his moderator. Um what's his face? I know he plays with Nick Merckx. Oh, it's Whips. His moderator is Whips. WHIPS. So what he does, I'm gonna give you guys an example now. I'm gonna let you listen to this.
Good morning to y'all. Thank you for being here. I can't.
Do you see how he doesn't even get into gameplay?
Unfortunately.
Until.
Okay. All right. Good morning.
Until the.
Yeah, dude. So.
1 hour 34 minutes in.
I have no choice. All right. It's probably gonna rain on Saturday. We're gonna get rained out.
1 hour 35 minutes. He gets into gameplay.
I gotta go.
But what does he does? The idea here is for you guys to learn that he does chatting stuff the first 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now he can do this because he streams for more than 7 hours. And that actually brings in content. Okay? So here he does a talking about the $5,000 Masters contest because he's sponsored by the FanDuel. Because he's sponsored by FanDuel, he could do this. And then he does something else here. He does a tattoo because his name is Tim the Tatman. Tat means tattoo in his name. And then he does some other interesting stuff during the 1 hour 30 minutes. But what's my point in showing you guys Tim the Tatman and this whole 1 hour 30 minute segment? Because what he does is a chatting section. And what the Mario Gamecast is going to be is the first portion is going to be a chatting section. Or I should say the RetroYuuki podcast. So in this one, we'll be talking about our Mario stuff or Nintendo stuff. If there is big Nintendo news, we'll talk about it on RetroYuuki Cast, the portion. Okay, this first portion is going to be a podcast. Talking about Mario, talking about Nintendo, talking about all the good stuff of Nintendo and Mario. I could even talk about my own personal experience with a Mario game, for example. So the floor is basically wide open during the RetroYuuki Cast open portion. So that's how we're gonna get started every stream on Tuesday and Thursday when we do this sample. Then at 11:30 we're going to be doing the gameplay portion, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to gameplay. So like Tim the Tatman did, he starts with a game like with a chatting and then gameplay for the like the 6 hours because he does 7 hour streams. We're gonna start our gameplay portion at 11:30. We're gonna go all the way until 1, like normal time. So combine that with the podcast portion. So 11:30 to 1 o'clock is going to be about 1 hour and 30 plus the podcast portion, which is 45 minutes. So 45 minutes of chatting about Mario plus the 1 hour 30 is about a 2 hour and 10 minute podcast, 2 hour and 10 minute stream, which means more content for you guys in those 2 hours. So we technically made ourselves a new content with that. Okay, so whatever the thing is going to be, that's how it's going to work. And I was inspired by Tim the Tatman. I was about to say Catman. Now, that is not it though. There is a little bit more. I do, however, want to talk about a potential live edition of the Yuuki cast, the Yuuki Roundup show. But this is going to be a trial run too. I'm not confident enough to do this one yet. Because if we do it the Roundup show live, it has to be on a Monday. It has to be on a Monday or a Wednesday or a Friday. And the reason for that is because in the morning on Monday and Wednesday, I have a caregiver. Okay? And you know how the rules are. You gotta stay with the caregiver until the time is up. That's the rule. Okay? So no possible podcast. However, I'm thinking Friday. And here's why. Friday, normally at 11:30 we play Mario. Okay? And I'm only going to do the Mario Cast edition when we do our Mario Yuuki 64. Okay? We're going to try it. Now the roundup will be everything about the channel though. It's like this but live. Will it have its own layout? However, yes and yes and no. Yes, because it's a podcast. It's like this. Like a video format, but it's gonna be live instead of recorded. Now the layout though is gonna be different because instead of like the whole lineup, I'm gonna say current topic. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I want to try this out with you guys. So I'm going to say first trial of the Roundup show live is going to be sometime this weekend. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it. But that means we're gonna have to play a game on Saturday, so that you get more content. Okay. So if I decide to do it, I'm gonna change the layout, and I figured out how I want to do it. I actually have an idea. I have some idea here for the live loadout roundup show. But I'm not going to reveal the layout until I feel confident that we're gonna actually can do this live. But for sure, Mario Cast is gonna be live. No cap about it. Okay. So, when are we gonna do our trial? Of live roundup. Sometime next week. I have to decide. I'm going to decide on that soon. Maybe on the weekend, but Sunday is gonna be Easter, so I have to see what I want to do there. And yeah, but tell me what you guys like about the roundup in the comments below. That is all. We'll see you guys at 5:30 for VR chat. Enjoy.